Hey, it's Armand. Welcome to All About Now Photography. Today, we're going to talk about proms and how you can make money taking pictures at a prom. Now, it doesn't have to be a prom. It could be any school dance, father-daughter dance, mommy and son dance, anything like that. The most important part is to make sure that your pictures stand out more than the ones that they can take on their phone, and you get the photos to them instantly. Faster you get them the photos, the hype and the excitement is what's going to help drive those sales. So, you get to a prom. The first thing that you want to do is find a way to capture the information for these students so that you can get them the pictures. We do that by just using QR codes. We have them posted everywhere on the entrance. As students arrive, they'll scan the QR code, put in their information, their name, their parents' email, their own emails, their cell phone numbers, and upload a picture of themselves. That way, any picture that we take during the actual prom is face matched to them and gets sent to them in real time. Now, we normally have 2 to 3 photographers at the prom just roaming around taking pictures, but we also have a portrait station. This portrait station is important because these are the pictures that mom and dads are gonna want to buy. We encourage them to come to the portrait station with their dates or with their friends or even by themselves. We'll pose them in 3 to 4 different poses. We'll offer them the option to either choose their own background online, or we will have a dedicated background set up in real life based on the theme of their prom. This allows them to get very specialized photos with really good lighting that they can cherish for a lifetime. So with the portrait station, the most important part is to make sure that they feel comfortable and that they get to show off their entire outfit. Once they get there, the first thing our photographers do is ask if they are with a friend, a date, or someone that they're in a relationship with. This helps us determine what kind of posing we can have them be in. Our most generic first pose that we always go to is have the 2 people stand side by side with their arms around each other. After that, we go into another simple pose just by having the lady put their hand on the guy's chest. Get a really nice close-up picture of that. After that, we move into individuals of each of them. We do one of the guy first, that way he doesn't run away, that's important. Then we do one of the girl. We try to take a full-length shot of them showing off their entire outfit, and then we do something close up. For a guy, we might have him do something like hold up his cufflinks and just put a hand on the cufflinks. For a girl, we might have her pop her leg, put her hand on her hip, and show off that entire dress that she's wearing. After we do that, we let them have some fun. We normally bring some kinds of props with us, or depending on the event, we'll even custom make props, like these that we made for this poker night themed one. It's just a canvas, and we printed out little stickers and put them on it to make a giant card. They get to use these for all the pictures. The kids love it. The sponsor is very happy that we went the extra mile. As the night goes on, the portrait station never slows down because once we're done with all the couples, they come back with their friends, and then we start doing pictures of the girls with all of their friends or the guys with all of their friends, or a mixture of however they want to do it. We have a whole drama club show up, or once we had an entire band come and take pictures together in their own little sectionals. So the portrait station goes all night, which helps us get more pictures. As the kids are done registering, they will walk in through the doors, and we will have a roaming photographer somewhere around that area. They will take a picture of the couple, the date, or just a group of friends, and then we'll direct them to the portrait station. Once they are done with the portrait station, they will then go inside the dance area and have fun. They'll enjoy their prom. At that point, we will have another 2 or 3 photographers in that dancing area taking more pictures of them. The goal isn't to take pictures of them dancing. The goal is to get them to look at the camera and smile. The way we do this is our photographers just go up to them, see them with their friends, doesn't have to be with who they're with, just anyone that they're around, and gets them to get together and take a really quick picture. The way we make sure a prom is successful is by having a supervisor there with the photographers on site. What this person does is make sure that the pictures are looking good because we're not editing these photos. We're sending them out as we're taking them and parents are buying them. The other thing that they do is making sure that the photographers are on track to meet their goals. We set goals for all of our photographers to take about 50 to 75 photos an hour. And if they can do over 100, we'll give them a little bonus. The reason we do this is so that they're taking pictures constantly. The more pictures we get, the more pictures we can sell, so we're end up making more money, so we can give our photographers a little bit of a bonus on top of that. Now, for a picture to count as sellable, it has to be properly focused, exposed, cropped, composed, and the people have to be looking at the camera and smiling. If it doesn't meet those standards, it doesn't count as a sellable image in our eyes. So, as long as a photographer can take at least 100 of those pictures in an hour, they'll get a little bit of a bonus, which will motivate them to work harder and get more pictures. And then our supervisor will be there on site to make sure that they're reaching those goals. So, once the prom is over, our photographers will pack everything up and the supervisor will go around and make sure all of the images that were taken have uploaded to the site and that they are being sent out. Once they do that, they all go home. It's easy as that. There's no editing involved. There's no email marketing campaigns that you have to manually send. Everything is done automatically. All we have to do is get there, take the pictures, and send them. By the time I normally get home from a prom, we've already had enough sales to cover the payroll, and sales are still going to come in for the next 7 to 14 days, depending on the area you're in. So, it's that easy to shoot a prom. Just take lots of pictures and make sure that you do a portrait station.